Hi, welcome to TLG, Tender Love and Grace, a faith-based channel. We will be exploring the many different stories of the Bible. I do hope you enjoy it, and once again, welcome.
In a dusty courtyard in ancient Galatia, the air thick with anticipation, villagers gather as Paul arrives. He raises his hand to speak, proclaiming his message not by his own strength, but by the Spirit of the living God. Malachi, with curiosity and concern etched on his face, asks Paul about the internal struggle of faith, hoping for understanding. Paul, with a gentle yet firm expression, begins to explain the conflict between the flesh and the spirit. Naomi, embodying strength and concern, approaches Paul to inquire how one can discern when the flesh is prevailing over the spirit. Elder Zeke, silently supporting the discussion, adds a sense of wisdom to the gathering. As storm clouds brew overhead, Paul's voice rises in intensity, warning the crowd of the clear signs of the flesh's works. The atmosphere thickens with seriousness as he reminds them of the gravity of their spiritual choices. Elder Zeke leans forward, eager for wisdom, as he asks Paul what the Spirit brings to their lives. In response, Paul's voice softens as he lifts his hands, revealing the transformative nature of the Spirit's fruits. With the sun shining brightly, Malachi's hope rekindles as Paul affirms that their old flesh has been put to death alongside Christ. This moment of revelation fills the courtyard with optimism as the message of living by the Spirit resonates. Naomi reinforces Paul's message, urging the gathered believers to avoid boasting or envying one another, emphasizing the community's strength. Paul responds with a fiery smile, encouraging them to focus on the call to bear fruit together. As the crowd begins to disperse, joy spreads among the believers, who embrace one another with newfound camaraderie. The soft breeze carries Paul's final words as light filters through the trees, signifying hope and a commitment to walk in the Spirit. With the courtyard growing quiet, a few villagers remain, engaged in deep conversation about Paul's powerful message. The calm of the olive trees evokes a sense of peace, representing the newfound journey of walking in the Spirit. As the dust settles and shadows stretch beneath the olive trees, the atmosphere remains charged with the promise of transformation among the believers. The sun dips below the horizon, ushering in a night filled with hope and renewal for their spiritual walk. As night blankets Galatia, the stars emerge, signifying divine guidance for the community's path ahead. In the foreground, Paul stands in silhouette, reflecting on the impact of his words and the journey that lies before the believers. With the courtyard transformed into a warm gathering place under the stars, oil lamps provide comforting light as villagers share their thoughts. Their faces glow with engagement as they discuss the profound implications of Paul's teaching on walking in the Spirit. Under the serene moonlight, the olive trees stand as silent witnesses to the ongoing transformation in Galatia. Laughter and echoes of heartfelt conversation fill the air, signifying a renewed sense of community and commitment to walk in the Spirit. The night sky twinkles with stars, mirroring the hope blossoming in the hearts of Galatia's villagers. Paul sits among them, engaged in joyful conversation, celebrating the bond forged through shared faith and understanding. As the villagers begin to depart into the night, they exchange heartfelt goodbyes, filled with encouragement to uphold one another in their faith. The moonlight shines softly on their faces, symbolizing their readiness to embrace the call to walk in the Spirit. In the stillness of the courtyard, Paul sits deep in thought, pondering the connections made and the light ignited within the hearts of the believers. The gentle rustle of the olive trees fills the air, encapsulating the promise of growth and transformation to come. As dawn unfolds over Galatia, the first rays of sunlight cast a warm glow on the quiet courtyard, signaling fresh beginnings. Paul rises, arms outstretched towards the new day, embodying the hope that springs from a Spirit-led life. As the sun rises higher, villagers fill the streets, exchanging warm greetings and ready to embark on the day of purpose. Malachi and Naomi gather with friends, their faces alight with enthusiasm as they discuss how to live out Paul's message of walking in the Spirit. The marketplace buzzes with energy as villagers set up their stalls, laughter and chatter filling the air, reflecting a strong sense of community. Paul strides through the village, sharing smiles and greetings, embodying the unity and encouragement that inspire those around him. In the heart of the marketplace, villagers engage in joyful conversation, their spirits lifted as they discuss how to live in alignment with Paul's teachings. Meanwhile, Paul listens attentively to Elder Zeke and others, fostering an environment of shared wisdom and continuous growth. In a